So this question right here deals with special right triangles. There's two that you need to be familiar with: 30, 60, 90, and 45, 45, 90. Now, you don't have to memorize either of these. You have to be able to use them. It's given to you on my test, SAT, SBAC, and so on. All right, so looking at your problem, the side that we want is the side that's opposite the 60-degree angle. That's called the longest side. This side is called the shorter side. This side, as you probably already know, is called the hypotenuse. Okay, if I go look at this, it says that the longest side is x times the square root of 3. If I want to find the shorter side, or x, don't you agree that I have to divide this by the square root of 3 to make it an x? And so that's what I have to do here. To figure out the length of this side, I have to divide this by the square root of 3. Okay, so I take 6, divide it by the square root of 3. At the beginning of that chapter, when we did special right triangles, it said this was not a simplified answer. You had to do what's called rationalizing the denominator, which means you multiply top and bottom by the square root of 3. So up here, I get 6 times the square root of 3. And do you know what the square root of 3 times square root of 3 is? I'll get a lot of students to say, oh, that's easy. It's the square root of 9. And then I say, what's the square root of 9? And they say 3. So square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. In fact, the square root of anything times the square root of anything is anything. 3 goes into 6 twice. So for x, I get 2 times the square root of 3. And that's the answer to the question. If you had to get the hypotenuse, which I don't think this question asks, you have to multiply the shorter leg by 2. If this is x, that's 2x. If I times this by 2, I get that. So 2 times 2 root 3 would be 4 root 3. But they don't ask that question in this problem, I don't believe. So there it is.